Mr. Rausch, good to see you.
Hi, very good to see you again.
Yeah.
So I hear you've got some new stuff. Tell me about it.
We brought a new speaker here. It's the small version of the big Divin Majestic,
yeah, it is.
you know?
It is small, yes.
It's called Divin Noblesse. This version has two 12-inch woofers instead of the two 18-inch.
The big ones,
It was the Majestic is like this, and we applied a lot of technology that we use for the big Divin Majestic.
Yeah.
We use it also here. For example, the mid-range drivers are exactly the same.
Yeah.
The tweeter is exactly the same. The bus units are completely new. It's not only that these are arranged symmetrically. The complete internal volume of the enclosure is also completely symmetrical.
Right.
So the woofer sees always the same symmetric load, and this prevents, when it gets to higher excursion, the wobbling of the membrane, which will cause distortions. I think we did quite a good job with it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
What challenges did you have when you were doing the bass driver?
Yeah, it was to get the speed of an 18-inch to a 12-inch.
Right.
To catch up with the mid-range.
Yeah.
And this was quite a task because all the moving parts have to be lossless as possible.
Right.
The spider, the surround, everything. Also electronically as lossless as possible.
Right.
We achieved a very, very low RMS value, which shows you the lossless behavior.
What about the end result?
Yeah.
What happens, compared to the big one?
The end result for us is always to give the perfect real live music experience to the audience.
Right.
We got it, of course, with the big ones.
Yeah.
And we also achieved it now with the small ones to have really the emotional connection. And this
Fantastic.
is why we've done all our researches and are doing all our products. But I think it's the same with you, which drives you to give.
We don't sit still either.
Yeah.
Always working.
So tell me, what have you? You have something new?
Yeah. We've done a new generation of the reference tone arm where we've improved the bearing system. So we are now using parts of Kevlar in there for the operation. It gives absolutely no noise signature, and also there is no stiction on the bearing. Before we had a metal polymer film.
Okay.
Now that's changed to a Kevlar system. Two reasons. One, it is actually allows us better operation, and also it's much stiffer.
Okay.
So it's less likely to get damaged. And in terms of setting up, we've done many updates to allow the setup of the tone arm much more precisely, so you get the best results from the cartridge. And once you've done that, we've developed this clamping system where you can put the whole unit in this clamp. Even take it off, ship it to the other side of the world, bring it back, put it back on, unclamp the whole thing, and it will operate exactly the same as it was at the origin.
Okay, that's great.
Also, we've done the new reference motor drive for the control of the motor, because the entire music you listen to actually comes from the motor. It's the only one active component in the system. People don't see it, but it's the most important part. Yeah? And then we go through a DA converter, convert it into an analog sine wave, and then through audio amplifier to actually drive the motor. And the end result is what the system does.
That's brilliant.
So, what next? Excellent.
Something is cooking, but it's not finished, and I don't want to unveil it until it's really. I'm happy. And on your side?
Well, we're getting more involved with the studio side of things. So we've got the bands, we're doing some gigs, we're recording,
cool.
and then we're checking the recordings and the acetates and so on against the masters, but using the record player. What I want to do is to try and get this closer to the master, and at the same time make entry-level product so that most other people can enjoy the same level of music that you enjoy from systems like this. But always it's more difficult when you start going down, scaling down. But we're enjoying it. We've got a lot of success in the studio, doing bettering even the equipment they use for recording and for mastering and for cutting. That's the best part.
To bring the real music experience, this is the top goal.
Get to the live performance.
I think we should do it very soon. Very soon.
Good. Excellent.